What if the Ark of the Covenant was never lost, but taken, not stolen, not destroyed, taken deliberately by a woman, a queen, and not just any queen, a queen the Bible barely names, a woman who enters the scripture like a storm and leaves just as suddenly. Now, before we deep dive into this incredible story, it would be of great help if you hit like and subscribe to this channel and hit the notifications bar so that whenever I dump a video into your feed, you get notified. Let's get on with it. She appears briefly in the Book of Kings, the Queen of Sheba, a mysterious monarch who visits King Solomon with a caravan of wealth, gold, incense, precious stones, and questions, riddles, challenges, mysteries wrapped in poetry. And Solomon, he answers them all. The scriptures say there was no spirit in her. She was overwhelmed. But then she disappears. No name, no legacy, no clue where she went. Why? Why would the Bible, so rich in genealogies and detail, leave her as a mystery? The Quran gives her a name, Bilqis, a queen who ruled over a land of sunlight and incense. But she too submits, recognizing the divine truth in Solomon's message. And in Ethiopia, she is known by a name they still speak with reverence, Makeda. There, she is not forgotten. She is not a footnote. She is the beginning. According to the ancient Ethiopian text, Kebra Nagast, her journey to Solomon was no mere courtesy. It was prophecy. It was purpose. She came to seek wisdom. She left with something more. Solomon welcomed her. They spoke of God, of stars, of kings and kingdoms. They shared stories, dinners, nights. And from that meeting, a child was born, Menelik the First. She returns home to the lush highlands and sun-drenched valleys of ancient Sheba, likely in the region of modern Ethiopia and Yemen, with a secret, a royal bloodline, a son of two worlds. Years later, Menelik journeys back to Jerusalem. He wishes to meet his father, the man known for wisdom, for justice, for building the temple of God. Solomon is filled with joy. He offers Menelik the throne, but Menelik declines. His destiny lies elsewhere. Before he departs, something incredible happens. The Ark of the Covenant, the sacred vessel of divine power, is taken. Some say the priests took it with divine approval. Some say it was God's will. Either way, the real Ark is carried across the desert, across sea, to Ethiopia. Yes, that Ark, the same Ark that brought down the walls at Jericho, the same Ark that struck Uzzah dead for touching it, the same Ark that disappeared from history. Gone, not lost, not stolen, but taken, preserved, moved. The Ark arrives in Aksum, the ancient capital of Ethiopia. There, it is enshrined in a chapel, Saint Mary of Zion. Since then, it has never been seen, except by one. A single guardian monk lives within the walls of that chapel. He alone can approach the Ark. He is chosen for life. He cannot leave. He cannot speak to outsiders. His role? To watch, to protect, to pray. No scholar has examined it. No archaeologist has dated it. And yet, people believe. Why? Because belief is not always about proof. Sometimes, it is what people carry in their soul. Every January, during the festival of Timkat, Ethiopian churches parade replicas of the Ark, tabots wrapped in sacred clothes. The streets fill with color. Priests chant, believers dance. The presence of the ark is felt, even if unseen. But the original, it never moves, never leaves. It rests in silence. This isn't just about a legend, it's a lineage. The rulers of Ethiopia claim descent from Solomon and Makeda, from Menelik the First, all the way to Haile Selassie, Ethiopia's last emperor. 2,000 years of monarchy, an unbroken line. They didn't just rule a nation, they upheld a covenant. Haile Selassie was not merely king, he was the symbol of divine order. To many, especially the Rastafarians, he was the Messiah. When Italy invaded in the 1930s, some believed the ark would protect the nation. And Ethiopia did what no other African nation managed to do. It resisted. It remained free. So, is it real? Is the ark truly hidden in Aksum? We may never know, but maybe we don't need to. Because what Ethiopia holds isn't just a wooden box with golden cherubs, it holds a story, a spiritual legacy, a living faith, a people who believed that a queen came seeking wisdom and left with a divine purpose. Sheba didn't just walk into scripture, she walked into history. Maybe, just maybe, the ark walked with her. A queen, a son, a sacred relic, and a people who never let go. Maybe the ark wasn't lost. Maybe it was inherited. If you liked this absolute banger of a story, hit like. And if you loved it, hit subscribe. And come along on this incredible journey of storytelling where I tell you stories you never even heard of. Until next week, goodbye.